slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets, the coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle.
Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Carolina Panthers. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Check nickel. Jam.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. They snap it and run. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give him 17 on that pickup. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
Kill.
First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it will be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson got him in. It's Brown. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
It's Greer. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Here we go.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Throw on second down. Jackson into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six. Downhill for touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, baby.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously cost them.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this
So
possession.
the last one didn't bother you too much, right?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Check.
On second down, it's Edwards. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
And it brings up third down.
Jackson looking to throw on third. He finds Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. And they're on third and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back. In that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Now Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on second down. Jackson flushed out right. This will be caught by Bray. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's get it. Check 31, check 31.
This is Coleman. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. 36, 36. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check, crunch, crunch. Big air, big air, big air.
Here's Coleman. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9. You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball. Hey, check 24, check 24. Out, out, out.
Throwing is Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Burns in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Tucker, a career 70% success rate from 50+. Just incredible. And the All-Pro is money from distance again there.
They ought to give him 4 points for field goals from some of the distances that this guy makes them from.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
Yellow. Yellow, 80. 59. Here it comes. Here it comes. Check the backer. Check the backer.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Switch. Easy. Check safety. Check safety.
Throwing now is Mahomes. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check 15. Check 15.
Attack! He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Joker.
I don't need to.
This is McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, I'm the blue lady. 43. Check.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And that's complete to McCaffrey. 7 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You gotta step it up.
Hey, Ripley. Box trap.
40's a Mike.
Hey, let's get in that hole.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got his target, Samuel. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Shoot. Kill.
And again, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Yellow.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Check 99. 17.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. 2 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Go!
A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Go, attack!
Watch the twist! Watch the twist! Watch out, watch out!
Yellow!
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Yellow!
Check, 59!
15!
Check! Fresno!
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Tighten up!
Yellow!
Patrick!
15!
Right side!
Now again, right side. It's Grant. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the 2nd half. Try to go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready? 55! Mike 55! You! Switch!
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, that's caught. It's Coleman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. This This time Jackson will throw it. He's going to let this one go deep. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And this time he'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Jackson going up top. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 55, Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. And come on out here, come on.
To throw is Jackson. A final shot before break. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, fellas.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Starting the second half of the run by McCaffrey. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bandit. Mike check 33. 33.
Now here's Mahomes. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here we go, here we go. Shift. Check 37, check 37. Easy.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And he finds him there. It's McCaffrey. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Well, a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside, not easily covered. And then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game.
Whip.
They'll run on 1st down. Grant. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Coming after you. Sled. Hey, 57.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd.
You better be ready. Don't be scared. 15. Check. Lucky.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, pick your game. Take 4. Kill.
Easy. Let's get it. Let's go.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Hey, 57. Under 10. Check 52. Check. H3, 218. Chopper. Slam. Check 3.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Now Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check, 43, 43. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They'll run it with Johnson. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Yellow.
Mike to 59. Watch the pass.
Mike,
check, 59. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Corey Grant, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's get off the field.
Here's Jackson to throw. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson. Pressure gets to him again. Shaq Thompson, his 2nd sack of the night. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Check 3.
15.
Check.
On 1st down, Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company.
Tighten up.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Johnson's got it complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
I'm coming. 36. Hey, switch gears. Check, crunch. Begin.
Hey, check 20. Check 24. Out.
Now we give right side Coleman. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's do it.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Check the backer, check the backer. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Check safety, check safety.
Check 50, check 50.
Right back to Coleman here on first down. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll toss it to Coleman. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, G. Get off the let's go.
Check 13, check 13.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
He'll go with Hill here on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I got you. I got you.
It's a loss of back. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, watch the slant. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Let's go, D.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Don't get nervous. Shoot. Kill.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple first downs, and this one should just about be over.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
At the 30-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Alert flare. Alert flare. Check.
Here's Anderson. 7 yards there at a first down.
I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Watch the slap. Switch. Watch the shift.
A first carry now for Kofani Muhammad. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Shoot. 25, check 25, check 25. Rock it. Ready?
They go again with Muhammad. And an alley to run. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Rip right.
And they take a knee.
Mahomes on the keeper. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal.
Coming this way. Here we go. Hit it.
And they will take a knee here.
The quarterback keeps it.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that